Offroad Odyssey. Where the road ends, the adventure begins.
What's up? I'm Alexa Score and welcome to Offroad Odyssey. Today we're in the Carolinas for a little East Coast adventure. Our off-road adventures often take us west. This week we decide to head east to visit our friends at Shock Therapy, North Carolina.
My name is Jeremy Rubel and I am the dealer sales manager. The main location is Phoenix, Arizona. This branch opened up in May of 2023, so we're coming up on our 2-year anniversary. From right here where Shock Therapy is at in Charlotte, North Carolina, there's 27 ATV parks within 6 hours of here. So Carolina Adventure World's about an hour 15 minutes from here. They've got about 115 miles of trails. They've got everything from sand, rocks, trail riding, hill climbs.
Shock Therapy closed its doors for the day so we can all head to the park and ride.
The whole crew, all 5 of us. So it's gonna be me, Austin, Megan, Francis, and Nick.
Time to play hooky the best way we know how. One of the awesome things about Carolina Adventure World is that all the trails are on the OnX app, so you can pull it up right on your phone or scan right here. The park is a little wet, which is great for visibility and water.
We have a Shop Can-Am high lifter, which is on portals, 8-inch portals. We have a KRX 1000, which is Kawasaki. Ride Now was nice enough to give us a 2025 Pro R to test drive out there.
These machines have no issues crossing the river nor playing in the mud. So Nick here has brought us all lunch, but it's a mystery lunch. And so I'm trying to guess what it is. And my first guess is frog legs.
Not quite that. I didn't bring my gear to go gigging today.
Okay, so definitely not fresh frog legs. All right, I'm gonna keep thinking on this one. All right, I've got another guess. Pig's feet.
Not quite.
Okay.
Quite.
Okay, I need a hint.
I'll give you this. It does come in a box.
Box. Great, think about it. This lakeside spot feels perfect for lunch. All right, I'm stumped. I can't think of it, but I'm ready for the big reveal. Mystery lunch.
No more guesses?
I don't think so. I literally stumped.
All right, well now all we need is water. Because we got ourselves a case of MREs.
Oh my God. That is American.
Standard issued.
All right, I like it. All right, do it up, chef.
Do you know anything about these?
No.
Well, you're in for a treat.
Well, tell me about them.
So, I mean, this is what the military eats all the time.
Right.
So you like carry one of these in your rucksack. So when you're in the field for 3 days, this is your meals for however long you're out there. You just carry these and that's all you get.
But you do know we're right next to the parking lot. Like trucks, we could have had food and coolers.
We cater this.
Oh.
This is special.
When you said you were gonna cater lunch, it's not what I had in mind, but.
This is what you get.
All right, beggars can't be choosers.
So there's about 8 different flavors in here.
No way, stop.
The real way to do this is you just pick. You don't get to choose.
Like you just have to pick one out?
Whatever one you pick is the one you get. The only exception to that is if someone else gets one they want, you can trade with them.
You can trade with them? Okay, I'm going in. My eyes are closed. Well, this one actually. Mmm.
Tuna
chunk. Yummy.
I got some hash brown potatoes with bacon, peppers, and onions.
What? See, okay, straight up.
Do I
get to trade now?
I didn't say I want that one. Actually, I'll trade because I know that one has better snacks.
See, you know about it. No, I'd rather do the hash brown potatoes.
What'd you get?
Mexican style chicken stew.
Beef patty and jalapeno pepper jack.
Let's see. Southwest beef and black beans.
Creamy. Oh yeah.
Fettuccine.
All right, sure, reach your hand in there.
I got rib-shaped barbecue flavor pork patty.
Rib-shaped? Wow.
It's like a McRib in a package.
I mean, bon appetit! I've had a lot of memorable lunches on the show, but this might top them all. The flavor's actually good. More from the East Coast when we get back.
Offroad Odyssey is brought to you by Onyx Off-Road, your #1 off-road mapping and navigation app. Aluma Trailers, for everything that gets you outdoors. Let Aluma Trailers get you there. Murdoch's Ranch and Home Supply, your one-stop shop for all things DeWalt. Flow Fast, the ultimate portable fluid transfer system. Ride Now Power Sports, your adventure starts at ridenowpeoria.com.
Welcome back to Offroad Odyssey. Our machine's running super smooth, but in order to get it that way, we had to send it to therapy. That's right, shock therapy. Shock therapy specializes in suspension tuning. They rebuild and revalve shocks for the plushest ride possible. We've got our Polaris Razor Pro R that we got from Ride Now in Concord, and it's a great machine out of the box. We can see a little low to the ground, low clearance. It won't be that way for long because we're about to give it the shock factor. All right, Austin, we've got our stock machine over here, but I think it's time to give it the shock therapy treatment.
Yes, yeah. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put full spring kit on there. Obviously our shock therapy billet forks, and we're gonna give it the whole works. We're gonna give them ride improvement system and rebuild. So we're gonna rebuild the shocks, new seals, fresh oil, all that kind of good stuff. Make it ride really good.
All right, let's get into it. I'm here for it. Time to get my hands dirty. Just taking these seals off. The reservoir piston?
Yep.
Yeah.
Moving forward, we'll go ahead and take all the piston, the valving, all that kind of stuff off here, the seal head, and then we'll replace all these seals, and then we'll go ahead and put our trail spec valving on it. So this car is actually getting an East Coast trail spec. We're doing a lot of bobbing and weaving through trees, a lot of slow speed, a lot of rocks, a lot of roots, tree stumps, all that kind of stuff. So made some revisions, but we got it dialed.
That's cool. So you actually have a very specific design for the terrain that we're in.
Yeah, we give the customer options, you know what I mean? Depending on, their riding style, where they're riding, we can offer multiple different types of tunes. So these are the caps that we pull out of the car itself. What we actually do is we drill and tap these to replace it with the Schrader valve, so that way we can charge them back up with nitrogen. This whole canister in here is just filled with nitrogen. There's a reservoir piston in here that kind of moves up and down. That displaces the shaft, the oil, all that nitrogen kind of holds it into place. So now that the oil is out of it, we take the reservoir piston out of there. And this is what's inside of your shock here. Basically, you got your piston, you got your seal head, you got your dust cap, your bump stop, and then the Pro Rs, Turbo Rs, they all have a what they call like a fork right here where the shaft threads into the actual end loop itself. There's a ton of side load that can happen. What we do is we actually brace the shaft to mitigate the load that gets put onto the shaft. So typically if you get into a wreck or you hit something on the front end, the shaft will actually shear clean off with the fork there. So our design will not let that happen essentially.
Some serious engineer speak there. Yeah, I get it. I'm tracking.
With these, obviously, aside from the piston that's on there, you have your rebound side, your piston, and you have your compression side that's on the opposite side. That's obviously gonna dictate the flow of oil, changing that. We have our own secret sauce, if you wanna call it, that we put into there to make them ride better.
Next, Austin replaces the fork, which requires fire. We like fire. Got a rag. Get my hands dirty. Working hard. The fork is installed with a generous amount of Loctite. This thing isn't going anywhere. Every shock that comes through the shop gets all new seals. That's where I come in.
Perfect. Just like that, you're a professional.
My job here is done. Time for Austin to add the secret sauce. This next part's top secret, so you guys gotta stay over there. The reservoir is filled with clean oil and then purged of air. A little assembly, and the shock is rebuilt. Shocks complete. It's that easy. Next, the stock springs are replaced with shock therapy. That's it?
That's it. That's a sprung shock. Thing's ready to go.
It's a finished shock?
Ready to rip.
All right. Listen. Oh, yeah. There she is, the finished product, a shock therapy shock. And you always know it's shock therapy when you're riding in the shock therapy machine. Time to throw our shock back on the machine and dial it in. All right. Shock's installed. Now we just got to get this thing dialed.
Yep, so shocks are on it. Everything's ready to go. We just need to make sure that the ride height's correct. So we're gonna drive it back and forth, get it settled down. If it's good, we're good, we'll lock it down. But if not, we'll have to pull all the shocks off again and make an adjustment. Hopefully after that we'll be good.
Fingers crossed. Our time in the shop is done. Now it's time to hit the trail.
Offroad Odyssey is brought to you by Shock Therapy, your premier suspension tuning company. Amsoil, protection you demand, performance you deserve. Flow Trailers, the only utility trailer in the sports car category. Moose Off-Road, on the gas since 1986. Fox Factory Vehicles, to enable a life of freedom, connection, and fulfillment.
We're back at Carolina Adventure World with a fresh set of shocks. A drizzly morning makes for good visibility, and you know what that means.
So we're in a brand new Pro R 2025. Once we were getting down those service roads, you really have opportunity to open it up, go as fast as that suspension lets you.
Speaking of suspension, check out these shocks in action. Carolina Adventure World has 120 miles of trails over 2,600 acres.
You got kind of everything. You got your go fast trails as fast as you want through those tight trees, mud holes and everything for your big boys with tires you see going down, usually in the fields. And then you got your rocky hill climbs.
This suspension bridge leads us to an epic lookout.
I don't know what the technical name is, but it's a pretty cool view, that's for sure.
The best. So this has changed a lot. It's usually all cleared out and things like that. So you can't see quite as far. And there's usually no foliage on the trees when I come here, but
No, just breaking in the back seat on this Pro R. pretty nice.
So out of the drivers you've been with today,
Yeah,
who's scared your life the most?
probably Jeremy, honestly.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's a little scary. But we're getting by, we're getting by.
You hear that? He says you're a little scary driving.
It's a compliment. I'll take that.
Feels pretty good to me.
we're able to all get out here and enjoy the day, get some riding in, and to get all out here in different rigs and stuff like that, and enjoy it during the day too. It was nice.
It's been a great day off-road, and when we get back, we road trip to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina to get on water. You're watching Offroad Odyssey. Welcome back to Offroad Odyssey. We made it down to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and today we're getting on the water. We're hopping on these Sea-Doos and doing a little backwater adventure. The folks at Myrtle Beach Water Sports have been exploring the backwaters of South Carolina for 30 years. They offer multiple on-water adventures to choose from. Today, we're going on Sean's backwater adventure. Just signed some waivers, got my little gift bag. We're ready to hit the walk. Sean himself gets me set up with the proper gear. Hat off, fast shades on. Let's go. Sean, where are we headed today?
Oh, we're headed to the backwaters of South Carolina. There's tons of fingers of trails that run everywhere through the Waccamaw River in Georgetown.
What can we expect to see? So we're going back into some narrow spots.
We see alligators, hogs, lots of osprey birds, eagles, a lot of history back there too. Tons of old plantations and stuff like that.
Cool. Let's go check it out.
All right, great.
Let's go. What service? After leaving the marina, we get to cruise for a few miles in the Intercoastal Waterway. Sean knows the area better than anyone and guides us into some incredible side trails. Doing these glassy, smooth S-turns on the Sea-Doo feels like a roller coaster. up an appetite ripping through the backwaters. Luckily, we don't have to go far for a bite. It's hard to beat boating right up to lunch. Just had a little waterfront lunch. Jump back on the Sea-Doos and see what we can find out there. Time to crank the tunes and rip back to the marina.
Let's roll.
Another epic adventure in the books. Until next time, we hope you get off-road, and we'll catch you on our next Odyssey.